I am the CEO of Spaulding Enterprises, and that letter will go out with my signature on it, not his. Thank you. Copy me on that. Unbelievable. Alan's calling secretaries at home now trying to strong-arm me. You think that's funny?
What, does that surprise you?
You know what? There's a little part of me that would like to just say the hell with all this. I'd like to just let him have the company and let him run it with his long-lost son, Gus. It's not worth the gray hair I'm getting from this.
Gray hair?
Yeah.
No, first of all, they were already there. Second, Spaulding isn't just a company, it's your family. And third, we don't know that Gus is Alan's son. Neither does Alan. He doesn't know that Gus is his son unless he had some kind of DNA test run, and we don't know about it.
I think he would have gleefully sprung that information on me.
Okay, so it's all conjecture at this point.
Well, maybe it is. But I will need to know the truth soon enough, because I don't like uncertainty. I don't deal with it well.
I had no idea.
Yeah. I think I may know who can give me some of these answers.
Really? Who? Phillip?
I'll see you back at the loft. Hello, Reggie. You got a minute?
Phillip. You. All right. Who told you?
Wasn't all that hard to figure out.
Would you sit down with me for a minute? I've been meaning to get in touch with you, especially now that everything's out in the open. I bet you have a question for me.
Yeah. So is it true? Is Gus really Alan's son?
Yes. Yes, that's true.
So that's why you left the house when I was little? Had an affair with Alan, and you found out there was going to be a baby.
Yeah.
Whew. Okay, well, that's a relief.
That's a relief?
I always figured you left because of me. Thought it was something that I did.
Oh, no, never. Are you kidding? I adored you.
So let me guess, Alan maneuvered you into bed and had his fun for a little while and then sent you packing. Fairly classic.
No. No, it wasn't really like that. If it was, things would be a lot simpler now for everybody.
Well, what are you saying? You're saying that you and my father...
Loved each other. Loved each other very much. And Gus is a product of that love. A son that Alan never even knew he had. And now that he does, I think he wants to make up for lost time. When you were a little boy, Phillip, your father was a very different man. You know, I think I met him when he was at a crossroads in his life.
Really? How so?
Well, you know that Brandon had raised him and groomed him to be CEO of Spaulding Enterprises, but Alan had other aspirations for himself.
No, he was never content with just running Spaulding. He wanted to run the world.
No. No, Alan never wanted to run the world. The only thing he wanted to do was to sing.
To sing?
Yes,
what?
That's right. You've never heard him sing? Oh, he has the most magnificent voice. I really think he could have been a professional. I mean, Broadway or, I don't know, maybe even the opera. But Brandon told him that if he ever pursued such foolishness, he'd just cut him off completely. It's true. You didn't know this?
That Alan ever dreamed of anything other than amassing as much power and money as he could? No. Never occurred to me.
No, but think about it. I mean, look at yourself. You were so artistic as a little boy. I honestly thought that you'd become some sort of a writer.
Well, actually, I did.
What?
Yeah, I did. Tried my hand at it for a few years. Even got a novel published.
Good for you.
Yeah. Alan eventually sucked me back into the corporate quicksand.
It's so interesting how history repeats itself, isn't it? I mean, that's why I wanted to never let Gus know that Alan was his father, or vice versa, because I wanted my son to grow up to be his own man, to follow his own heart, not end up like Alan.
Or me.
I'm sorry. No, I didn't mean to imply that. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I know. Listen, you've explained an awful lot to me. Thank you.
You're welcome. Anytime.
I have to get going. Things are kind of crazy right now, but when they settle down, let's get together. I'd really love for you to meet my kids.
Well, thank you. I would love that so much.
Okay. It's good to see you.
Phillip, you know, when you were a little boy, I always worried about you. I didn't want your spirit to be crushed. Now it's Gus I have to worry about.
Tammy, I was able to locate your mother. She's on her way back to get you.
From San Cristobel? Great, I'll be grounded for life. What about my mom and dad, Frank?
Lizzie, I wasn't able to reach them yet, okay? But I was able to find someone else for you.
Who, my grandfather? Aunt Alex?
Chief.
Lizzie,
Thanks.
how's it going?
He called you?
Any port in a storm, I guess.
Where's my dad?
I don't know.
Well, find him, please.
That's what we're all trying to do here, Lizzie.
Lizzie.
Miss Spaulding.
Yes.
Hi. I'm the arresting officer.
Hi.
Can I have a word with you?
Sure.
Why are you being so mean to Olivia? She's just trying to help you. Well, I don't want her. I want my parents. She's not even family, not officially. Well, who cares as long as she's gonna get you out of here?
When I bring in a kid Lizzie's age and they do something like this, I think it's really important to be straightforward with the families.
Yeah, no, that's fine. But you said that of the three girls, you think Lizzie is the instigator. Why would you say that?
Ma'am, I've seen a lot of troubled kids, all right? And that Lizzie, well, she likes to pull the strings. My advice would be to nip it in the bud. Okay.
What are you doing here? Oh, just standing there until Phillip can get here.
Oh. Well, this is a mess.
Yeah, Frank's going to have to take care of it. They're not going to be in there much longer. All right, okay. What are you doing here?
I'm lending a little moral support and some political pull if I have to.
Mom, before you say anything, I am so sorry for doing such a stupid thing and making you come back here, everything. I had no idea it would turn into such a big deal.
Well, of course this is a big deal, Tammy. What did you think?
Cassie, let's get her out of here first, all right?
Officer, what do we have to do to get these girls out of here?
Chief Cooper's working on it right now.
All right, thanks.
Frank! Hey, can I take Tammy home?
Unfortunately, that's not going to happen.
What? You said all I had to do was come down and pick her up.
That was then, but now it's out of my hands. The DA wants to make an example of the girls. He's pressing charges.
Pressing charges?
Well, wait, it's some silly, like, you know, misdemeanor thing, like aggravated mischief or
Okay,
something.
why don't we try grand theft auto? The girls will be arraigned in the morning, which also means that bail will have to be posted, and then that also means that...
That means we have to spend the night in here?
Marina.
Frank, this is crazy.
They're just children. I understand that.
It's a prank, Frank. I mean, believe me, I think that they should be punished and they should learn their lesson, but this is insane. Prison? Where is this O'Neill guy?
Cassie.
No, he's an insensitive jerk. So how can I get in touch with him?
Well, you're not going to have to wait much longer. He's on his way down here right now. You folks need to get counsel as soon as possible. I'll be back.
Great. All right, don't worry. Your father's going to be here soon, I hope. And I'm going to find you an attorney.
Yeah, fabulous. Thanks.
Don't be so grateful.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to snap at you. I'm really upset.
Lizzie, The arresting officers seem to think that stealing this car was your idea.
What?
He thinks that you egged on Marina and Tammy and convinced them to do it.
That's so stupid. It doesn't even dignify a response.
Are you sure about that?
They were the ones who climbed the fence. They were the ones in the car. I would never do something like that, Olivia. Never. I wouldn't. Ask my dad.
Your dad. I could ask your dad. Or I could just have Officer Hanley talk to him directly. How would that be? Or maybe there's another way we can handle this.